Hi guys, so today we're checking out the Red Rock 4x4 fuel filler door cover fitting all 2007 to 2018 JK Wranglers. So if you're looking for some small and affordable mods to really make a difference on the exterior of your Wrangler, this is definitely a product that you need to check out. Now, even though this is a smaller mod, this will do a good job at complementing your Wrangler, giving it a more off-road look and going really well with any other heavy-duty accessories that you already have on your Jeep. Now, this is going to be made of a cast aluminum construction, so it definitely will be durable and able to handle its own on the trail. And it's also going to have a nice black powder coat finish on top, again matching with any other black accessories that you already have on your Jeep, but it's also going to protect that aluminum underneath from any corrosion. Now, what I do really like about this is the fact that it's also going to have a nice riveted look to it. That is just going to add to the off-road aesthetic that you may be looking to achieve with your Wrangler. Now, this is also going to come with magnets on the inside to ensure that that door is going to stay closed, which I personally think is a nice touch. Now, I would like to mention that this is not going to be a lockable fuel door like some other choices. So this is really going to be for that Wrangler owner who is more concerned about the aesthetic and not necessarily concerned about the security of their fuel tank. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, this is going to come in at roughly $30, making this a very affordable mod for your Wrangler. Now, like I said, some of their choices are usually going to come with a lock. Some of their choices may be set up like similar to this without the lock, but they may have different prints or they may have a different finish like a gloss black or a chrome finish. And then there are going to be some other choices that will not only come with the lock, but they may also come with a gas cap as well. Now, it really kind of comes down to your personal preference in the design. So if you are looking for something that is going to give you more of an off-road and more aggressive look with that riveted accent and that black powder coat finish, and you're not necessarily concerned about the security of your fuel tank, then this is going to be a great choice. Now, as far as install, I'm going to give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. This is incredibly easy to install. You're going to need some very basic hand tools to get the job done. So speaking of that install, let's jump into that now. Tools that I used for this install were an impact wrench, a Phillips head socket, a soft pry tool, and a trim removal tool. So our first step to this install is to remove our gas cap. So you will need a trim removal tool or a pry tool in order to do this. But first things first, we're going to just disconnect our gas cap how we normally would. Just twist it off. Then we're going to take that pry tool and disconnect the actual tie down from the filler trim. What we can do next is take off our taillight. This is going to give us a little better access to push on the back of the trim here and also decompress some of those tabs that are holding it in. So I'm going to use a Phillips head socket in order to remove the 2 screws on the inside of our taillight. Then you can just pop this out of place and disconnect the wiring harness and put this to the side. So this is going to be a little bit difficult to see, but there are a couple of tabs that are holding on this trim here. Now I'm just going to take my soft pry tool, you can also take a flathead screwdriver, and just depress that tab so we can pry out the trim itself. So once you get those 2 on this side, you should be able to pop the other ones out of place and pull it forward and disconnect it from the filler neck. So then we can take our new fuel door and center that around our filler neck. It might be helpful to get the filler neck through the gasket first before we press this into place. So once it's around the filler neck, what we can do is just press this into place. This is going to have tabs on it just like the factory one did. So once the tie down's in place, we can just put the other side onto the top of our gas cap, screw that back into place, make sure it clicks. We can close up our new fuel door. Then last but not least, we can finish this up by just reinstalling our taillight, plugging that back into place, and position it back into place. Take our factory screws and our Phillips head socket or Phillips head screwdriver, then we can mount this back into place. After the taillight is tightened up, then you're all set to go. So that's going to wrap it up for my review and install. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos and products just like this, and always keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.